300 yards north of the Juneau Pier. The one we staked yesterday. Maybe some evidence of poaching. Okay, Patrol 1. We'll have Florida Fish and Wildlife come check it out.
Okay, campers, come on, gather around so you can hear me.
Go!
Okay, campers, first thing, let's put on plenty of sunscreen because we're gonna be out in the sun all day.
Yes, we are, and we don't want any moms getting angry. No.
All right, Jen and David, why don't you guys come over here? All right, let me introduce you. This is David and Jen. They were 6th graders like you just a few summers ago, starting out as volunteers.
Now they're an integral part of our Turtle Watch group, and they get to do fun stuff like document this season on video. And if you stick around for the next few summers, you could be a Loggerhead camp counselor too, once you're ready to go into the 8th grade.
Let's introduce you to the rest of the gang.
Come on over, guys. Okay, this is Nathan, Sarah, and Hector. They're gonna be your camp counselors this summer. And this is Taylor. This is Jen's sister. She's gonna be helping out too. Okay, let's go.
We're looking for any signs that the female turtle has come up on the beach. Mounds, tracks, scrape marks, any changes to habitat.
What are those stakes for?
Good question. Let's check it out. Okay, this marks where the female has come the night before and laid her eggs.
We mark it with a stake and a tag, and then we keep records. Approximately when the eggs are going to hatch. Then we try to be around to make sure that the hatchlings make their way back to sea.
So that's where we come in, right?
That's right. We want to be here to be sure that when they scamper out of the sand and into the water, they don't become dehydrated or attacked by predators.
So if you see any little baby struggling hatchlings, then keep them close together. Please don't step on them. And just steer them towards the water. Urge them on. There's a nest just up ahead where we think the timing's right for the hatchlings to make a run for it.
Check out this other nest first while Maddie takes Jen's video crew over to the other nest. Okay? Let's go, guys.
No.
What happened here?
We found this earlier this morning. It's hard to tell. Raccoons, skunks, maybe.
Could it be human skunks?
Yeah, it could be poachers. But for now, let's opt for the predatory animal scenario so as not to alarm the kids.
But you don't really think so.
We're not so sure. But for now, the official story is raccoons.
Got it.
Hey, look at them.
Turtle geeks? What's the big deal with turtles anyway?
Yeah, I don't get it.
Don't they have a life?
Maybe we should rain on their parade a little bit.
And what's the big deal with turtle eggs anyway? They've got to taste awful.
The environment. It's all about the environment, man.
You're not getting no tree huggy on us, are you?
No. But we all gotta live here, don't we? Show some respect.
So that's what we have so far.
Here's what's left on the shot list.
We need to tape the orientation meeting tonight before the beach walk, get some more egg-laying footage.
And we have to remember that night viewing device for the camera lens.
Right here on the equipment list.
How much editing is left? We get the rest of the footage we need in the next few nights and we'll be done editing by the end of the summer.
You see, we edit as we go. We do have a couple more interviews that we have to shoot, though.
Yeah, we have to get the Turtle Diva down on the beach when she gets back to town from up north.
The Turtle Diva?
I've been waiting, hoping and praying for a change to come along. And I've been patient, but it's feeling like the road is getting long. But you say there's a light at the end of every tunnel.
So can I get you anything else?
How about a ride on my fishing boat?
Ooh, I'm sorry I get seasick.
I got just the remedy for that.
Look, she's not interested.
Just kidding with her.
She's not laughing.
What are you, her knight in shining armor?
That's all right. I can take care of myself. Thanks.
I just bet you can. That just got you fired, hotshot.
Sorry I'm late. My mother was delayed picking me up.
Why didn't you drive yourself?
Oh, I don't drive. You don't drive? You don't know how to drive? I never had the occasion to learn. Or the need. My mother drives me everywhere I have to go.
Stop! Why don't all you guys just get regular jobs?
Wow, practicing really does work. I'm getting better all the time. So, you all remember why you're here, your mission.
Why can't you just use eggs from the supermarket for your secret recipes?
These eggs you're after are different. Loggerhead eggs are special. Some people spend a lot of money to get them. It's your job to get them for me.
Can we be arrested for this?
Of course you can. That's why it's called a crime syndicate. That's why I'm paying you $5 an egg to steal them from me. So you'll be careful.
I've calculated the risk-reward ratio, and I'm not sure it's worth it.
Well, it's too late to back out now. You guys come highly recommended to me. I don't know why, and we need to start tonight. It's the height of the season, and we need to act now, otherwise other guys will be out there taking our eggs. As far as getting arrested, it's a big beach out there. Just keep a low profile at this meeting tonight, and no one will suspect you. Remember, low profile. Don't draw attention to yourself. And if fish and wildlife come after you, just run into the ocean and swim away.
I can't swim.
Just pretend you're swimming. Until they give up the pursuit. You said you were an actor. Act like you're swimming.
Don't forget the water. Are you ready to go? All right, let's go.
We're off to work, Dad.
Okay, little ones, stick with the group.
Don't wander off. I know. You say the same thing every time.
You're my babies. It's my job to worry about you too.
What are you gonna do when I'm wandering the Amazon or traipsing off to the Galapagos?
I'll be here at home, quietly having a nervous breakdown, all alone, wondering if you have enough sunblock on.
Dad, I'm a scientist. I know about these things.
Well, don't forget your...
Bug spray. It's in my backpack.
And look after your sister. Taylor, don't go wandering off.
It's on my list, Dad.
Why do we gotta take care of them?
Because your Aunt Catherine can't, that's why. Some people can take care of their kids. My sister is not one of those people. And besides, he's your cousin. He won't get in the way. He doesn't say much.
Mom, he doesn't say anything.
Well, maybe he can help you out with your project.
What's he know about turtles?
Well, maybe he knows something that you don't know.
Like what?
Be nice. I've got to go get him at the bus station while you're out tonight. It won't be that bad. He reads a lot. He's a bookworm.
Great. A worm. I'll feed him to my fish.
Wise guy.
Yes, karaoke. It's my creative outlet. You got a problem with that? What about you?
Your name is Lulu? I was named after my father.
Your father's name is Lulu?
No, just Lulu, but my parents wanted twins. I told you, I'm really an actor. I have a Screen Actors Guild card to prove it.
Oh, really? And what movie might we have seen you in?
I had a speaking line in Empire of the Ants. They shot it out in Belgrade in 1978. I was 10 years old at the time.
You actually had a line? Would you care to recite it for us? I'm sure you remember it.
Certainly. You remember when the ants were exposed to the toxic waste at the sugar refinery and turned into gigantic monster ants chasing the people all over Belgrade? I'm the guy who says,
Hey, Einstein! We're trying not to draw attention to ourselves. Don't you remember what the boss said?
Every spring, Florida's beaches come alive with the excitement of the sea turtle nesting season. The nesting season lasts from March through late October and allows us to witness one of nature's most awe-inspiring moments. In the Juno Beach, Jupiter area, we see mostly loggerheads, greens, and leatherbacks in our offshore waters and laying eggs on our beaches. Hawksbill and Kemp's Ridley are seen, but they usually don't nest here. For the past 10 years, we've been averaging almost 7,000 sea turtle nests on our beaches between John D. MacArthur Park and the Jupiter Inlet. Nest count for loggerheads has been steadily declining in our area from a high of over 6,000 nests in 1995 to about 2,800 in 2009. Loggerheads drop about 100 eggs per nest. It takes about 60 days for the eggs to incubate. Sometimes it takes a little help from some of our staff members at the Loggerhead Marine Life Center in Juno Beach. But this should never be attempted by anyone else. There are stiff penalties for tampering with nests or touching sea turtle hatchlings. Poaching eggs can draw fines of up to $100,000 plus time in prison. Yet each year, people still try to steal turtle eggs. Once the hatchlings are free, they scamper to the surf before they become breakfast for a seagull. Survivor rates are small. Only about 1 in 1,000 to 1 in 10,000 survive into adulthood. All of this puts special pressure on all of us to make our beaches as welcoming to sea turtles as possible. That includes keeping lights off on the beach at night. Lights distract the hatchlings and may cause them to run in the wrong direction, away from the water. Scientists at the Loggerhead Marine Life Center conduct nesting surveys to better understand reproductive behavior. Over time, the researchers will better understand the overall health of each species. They also monitor activity to determine trends, migration patterns, threats, and genetics. Loggerhead Marine Life Center also has a hospital where injured sea turtles can be treated for injuries and illness before being released back into our waters. To do this, they rely on a small paid staff, volunteers, and financial support from the community.
And now, Christy and Natasha will take you for the moment you've all been waiting for, the beach walk!
sign of any turtles, be silent until after she begins laying her egg.
Wait. How can you tell it's a she?
What do you mean?
Well, you just said after she begins laying her eggs. How can you be sure the turtle laying the eggs is a she?
They wear little skirts.
Is your mom around?
No, but I can go get her.
She might be able to explain.
Don't ask any stupid questions. We don't want anyone to remember us. All we're trying to do is fade into the background here. So don't do anything that's gonna make us stand out.
So anyway, for the rest of us, we're still conscious. If a loggerhead is disturbed or alarmed in any way, she'll go back out to the water, she'll lay her eggs out there, and they're all gonna drown.
That could be a loss of over 100 eggs. And with a high attrition rate already, that could be a significant loss.
Do turtles have any natural predators?
Once the mother lays the eggs and buries them, they still face a danger from raccoons, skunks, foxes, and other animals who are hungry.
We came across a nest this morning that we think might have been raided by a raccoon or a skunk.
What about poachers?
Poachers are actually a big problem. The eggs bring big money on the illegal exotic foods marketplace for health reasons.
We have many cultures here in South Florida, and some have traditionally thought that turtle eggs reinvigorate them better than vitamins can.
Yeah, some people consider them a delicacy. Others think it helps their romantic attraction.
So how do we know if it's a she?
Just out of curiosity, not that I would ever want to or need to acquire and sell a turtle egg under any circumstance. But how much would an egg go for in the black market?
That varies. Anywhere from $10 to $50 an egg.
So that's $1,000 to $5,000 per drop?
Yes. Why do you ask?
Like I say, just idle curiosity. Just in case I had to write a term paper or something like that for marine biology.
Oh, are you a marine biology student?
No, not currently. But maybe someday I wanted to take a class and I had to do a term paper. I find this subject, well, doggone it, downright fascinating.
But he said we'd only get $5 an egg. That's what we get. He probably gets $15 per egg.
Maybe we should find a different buyer. Deal direct, eliminate the middleman.
Yeah, that'd be fine if we knew what it was we had to deal with.
Right.
Okay, we're approaching the beach, so we need to get really quiet and hope we see some turtles.
There's one on our way up.
Oh, wow.
Quiet, everyone. I gotta tape some cutaways. Wow, more good stuff.
How long do we have to wait?
It's been a half an hour since they left. Come on, let's go.
It's icky.
You know, I'm trying to remember when the last time was I heard an adult use the word icky.
I use the word icky because that's what it is. It's icky. It's a perfectly legitimate word, and it describes precisely what it is. It's icky.
Well, maybe you haven't heard it used lately because adults don't usually do icky stuff like this.
Correction. Most adults in their right minds don't usually do icky stuff like this. Which leads us to tonight. You know, they kind of look like ping pong balls.
Ping pong balls don't look like that.
Hey, guys! This is my cousin Izzy from New York. He's coming to live with me and my mom. Make him feel like he's at home. What's up, Izzy? Hey, Izzy.
Hi, I'm Taylor. Welcome to Florida, Izzy.
Christy, what do you make of this discovery today?
This is 2 nests in 2 days. It's just a really big loss.
Maddie, was the first nest the result of animal predators?
We'll never know for sure. We just know this is over 200 loggerheads that'll never grace our seas now. Big loss.
We've got to do something.
As God is my witness, I'm gonna find out who stole these turtle eggs.
What are those guys doing here again?
I don't know. Let's check it out. What are you guys doing here again?
Well, we really enjoyed it so much, so enlightening. I'm trying to write some original music for a Broadway play.
Last night it's a term paper, and tonight it's a Broadway play. Quite a talented group you have here.
There's something just magical in the way these gentle giants know how to make it to our shores at just the right moment. And then Mother Nature instructs her how to dig a nest to put her eggs where they'll be safe while they're incubated in the warmth of the South Florida beach sand. It's just one of those things that makes living in Palm Beach County such a delight. It's all just so poetic, don't you think?
You know, this is much easier than having a real job.
How would you know?
And I'm not out in the hot sun all day either.
Just keep digging. You know, tomorrow night we better bring some disguises, because if they see us again, they're liable to get suspicious.
They keep saying dreams won't pay for the things that get you by. But all I need is someone to believe I'm gonna make it if I try. And there's a light at the end of every tunnel. Every long, dark hallway always leads to an open door. wanna win, you gotta find something worth fighting for.
Female loggerhead will make her way up. She'll come up into this hole, and then she'll use a flipper. Yep, and then she'll dig down.
Oh no. Not again.
That's 3 for 3. Or at least 2 for 3.
This can't be happening.
We've got to do something.
Can't we get the Florida Fish and Wildlife Management to investigate?
We've got to find out what's going on one way or another. Who's with me tonight?
What's tonight?
Well, if it isn't the Turtle Geeks. How's it going, Turtle Geeks?
Oh, grow up.
You mean like Turtle Boy there? Hey, Turtle Boy.
Where's your cape and tights?
I heard you guys lost some eggs. You mean lost some marbles.
How did you guys know about that?
Word travels fast.
Well, what's up with that guy Wax?
Don't pay any attention to him. He's just jealous.
Jealous? Jealous of what? Turtle Boy here?
What's his deal anyway?
He had a crush on me in the 4th grade and I rejected him. He's never gotten over it. Never lets me forget it.
Why'd you reject him?
Definitely not my type. If you ask him to read a book or write a friendly letter, he'd break into a nervous sweat.
I heard that. And I did read a book. Once. See you guys later. What do you think Jen meant when she said, "Are you with me tonight?"
I'm almost afraid to think of what she means.
We'll just have to wait and see.
See my new golf cart on the way in? It's custom built, air conditioned. Getting better all the time. So, you want $10 an egg instead of $5 an egg, huh? Have you lost your minds?
How did you know that? We might know of an alternate buyer.
Guys like you could get in serious trouble if you get caught selling those eggs to the wrong people. Now get out there and steal some more eggs. I got a tea time over at Melaleuca Links. And watch out for my golf cart. Costs more than your house. And don't try any funny stuff if you know what's good for you.
How can we tell what's good for us?
What's an alternate buyer?
I know we can find someone else to buy these things, although I don't know why they would.
That's not your job to try and understand why anybody would want to buy them. That's for the deep thinkers on this crew, like me.
So, have you figured out why yet?
Don't get me started.
I thought you wanted to get started.
Shotgun!
Wham! Wham! Hit the deck!
We could try selling the eggs at the flea market.
Listen, forget about that for now. If we're not going to get recognized tonight, we're going to have to go in disguise. Now, we'll meet up later at Bermuda's house. Everybody bring their disguise, and you better make them good. Now, pipe down so I can back up and we can get out of here.
thought you were a driver's ed teacher.
Make that past tense. He was a driver's ed teacher.
Should we call an ambulance?
There's nobody in it!
Wow. Feel that air conditioning. Ooh. Wow. Now we're getting somewhere.
Entrez-vous, gentlemen. Would you like a beverage? A drink?
My mom doesn't allow me to drink.
Oh, a few Shirley Temples then, perhaps?
There's more than one Shirley Temple?
What are you supposed to be? I can spot who you are a mile away.
How? I'm disguised.
How? You're wearing the same thing you were wearing before. Glasses and a fake mustache. I said a disguise, not a costume.
But I don't understand. People don't recognize you-know-who when he steps out of a phone booth and just puts on a pair of horn-rimmed glasses like these.
What's a phone booth again?
It's just a little something from the olden days. The you-know-who you're referring to is a comic book character. This is real life.
Well, just call me Soup.
What are all these superheroes doing on your shelf?
They're very special to me.
Yeah, I gathered that.
I designed them for the superhero movies I'm going to make someday. They're my bankroll for the future.
You need to have your head examined.
Did my mom tell you that? Mom?
Do you want some bologna sandwiches?
Thanks, Mom. You're the best. Excuse you.
I beg your pardon.
Is it Halloween already?
Yeah, we need to keep an eye on these guys.
Yeah, especially her.
What are you doing?
I forgot to put on my fake mustache.
It's too late for that now. Everybody's already seen you.
Do you think they recognize me?
Ah!
I didn't recognize him.
Ah!
You know what I noticed? They put sticks above where the turtles lay their eggs. The sticks mark where the egg nests are.
You haven't been with us the last 2 nights? Tomorrow night's my karaoke night. You can come and watch me sing, and then we can all come here and go to work afterwards. Hey, follow the stakes.
It's gotta be those guys again. It can't be a coincidence.
I bet they come out on the walks just to see where the eggs are.
And what's with the costumes?
This makes no sense whatsoever.
We'll just have to come back to this spot later on tonight and see if we can catch them red-handed.
I can't get out. We'll get caught if we try to sneak out.
But Jen's right. I mean, it's the only way.
Mom's exhausted. Should be able to do it. Izzy, don't say anything to my mom, all right? That was easy. You don't say much anyways.
Gonna hit the hay, girls.
Tired from work?
Yep. Turn off the lights and lock the doors before you go to bed.
Will do. See you in the morning. We've got a big day tomorrow. You too?
Yep. Big day.
You know I can't let you go, right?
I know. When I get older.
You'll be there soon enough.
I know.
There'll be plenty of opportunities.
Hey, Jen.
Yeah?
You'll be really careful out there, won't you?
You're starting to sound like Dad.
That's not such a bad thing, is it?
No, that's not a bad thing at all. It's a good thing. We're lucky that way, you know?
I know. You'll remember what he always says, right?
I know. Use good judgment. I promise.
Wake me up when you get home.
We are gonna be late, so I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
I'll be okay. See you in the morning.
Okay.
It'll work. Soon as he gets here.
I've never done anything like this before.
All right, come on, let's go. Lots of new stakes here. This would be the perfect spot for them to choose.
Let's hide in the sea grape and wait for them to walk by.
No one's supposed to be on the beach this late, so if anyone is walking around, we can assume they're up to no good.
Hey, look, here they come.
We got you.
Fish and wildlife.
Uh-oh.
All right, you kids, just hold off. We're placing you under arrest for suspicion of robbing turtle nests.
What? That's crazy. We're here to catch those guys.
Well, we got tipped off from Camp Loggerhead.
I guess they knew what they were talking about.
No, we're trying to find the bad guys. You have the wrong people.
Sorry, son. We're placing you all under arrest. You can call your parents when we get back to the station.
My dad is gonna go crazy.
Your dad's already crazy.
Only during baseball season.
163 Palm Beach.
163, go ahead.
5 juveniles, 1015, reference 63 Tango, 1051 JBPD.
1026.
Wow, that was close. Why do you suppose they're arresting those kids? We're the bad guys. They must be confused. Tipped off, perhaps.
Too bad. Now those kids are going to have a record.
A record? I'm trying to get a record, too.
Enough with that mustache. We need to get some eggs. Okay. There's little turtles in there. I bet they're so cute.
You again. Oh.
Isn't that my line?
You're the lady who got me fired.
Oh, I didn't get you fired. That's what you get for not minding your own business. And your daughter got my son arrested, by the way.
What? That's nonsense.
Oh, the truth hurts, doesn't it?
Okay, parents, as soon as you get him signed out, you can take him home.
Today just isn't our day.
What do you mean?
Dad got fired today and you got arrested.
Fired? You got fired?
Hey, Sarah, where's your mom?
I don't know. She's out late again, as usual.
Mom, we're gonna take you home. Let's go.
Hey, we can't release her without a parent or guardian.
Officer Nelson, you gotta be kidding me. It's me.
Okay, Maggie. Okay, you're right.
Yeah, and you know, while you're at it, why aren't you out catching the real poachers? What are a bunch of kids gonna do with turtle eggs? Paint them for Turtle Easter? I mean, could you use just a little common sense? A little.
Okay, Maggie.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
So when's Turtle Easter?
You know, David, we knew it was going to be hard after your father died. We have to resign ourselves to one day at a time.
But, Mom...
I am doing the best that I can. But I need you to participate.
But, Mom, someone's stealing the turtle eggs.
We can't save the planet, David. We can hardly save ourselves.
But, Mom, you know, if we don't do it, then who will?
You know why I'm so mad? Because I know you're right. You're gonna have to start looking after your cousin.
Why?
Because I have to work a second shift. And you may not be able to go to Camp Loggerhead.
That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, David. Just ask your turtles. Only 1 out of 100 survive, maybe 1 out of 1,000. My job is to make sure you survive. And I can't do that without your help.
I have my friends for support, Mom.
You won't be hanging out with those same friends all your life. 2-3 years from now, those friends that you have, you'll pass them in the hall and you won't even say hello to them. You'll have gone your separate way, they'll have gone their separate ways and moved on to different things.
That's really sad, Mom.
Yeah, David, it is really sad. But it's real life.
Do you really believe that?
I don't know. All I do know is that life doesn't get any easier for guys like you. And I'm working a double shift from here on out.
Oh, Mom.
Look!
Okay, this is getting really old.
Every day's the same.
We watched the eggs drop, then the next morning, they're gone.
I mean, this is 3 nights in a row now.
And the ironic part is they must have been stolen when you guys were in jail.
Is this something your friend Wax would do?
I don't think he's that malicious. He's all bluff. Besides, a lot of surfers are environmentalists at heart. They just don't want to admit it.
Oh, smells like mustard. Or do we have our Halloween characters to blame?
Those pinheads?
Yes, those pinheads.
$1,500 for 3 nights' work. That ain't bad.
Hey, we need to get some eggs. And get ready to write down these steak locations.
I can't see in this light.
Don't turn around. I think we're being watched by our costume guys.
All right, let's drift over to the sea gate. We'll keep an eye on them.
Tonight we'll catch them red-handed.
You mean sneak out again?
Well, it's the only way. Are you in?
I guess.
Man, I don't think I can make it. I mean, you know my dad. He would go ballistic.
That's one way to get him off the sofa during baseball season.
Jen and David can handle it. I know they can.
And I know we're gonna make it. Even the smallest chance, you know we've gotta take it. 'Cause when all that's left is you and me, all that's left is to believe.
Wow, listen to those waves.
Tide'll be high tonight. Remind you of anything?
The Tide Rises, the Tide Falls by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The tide rises, the tide falls. The twilight darkens, the curlew calls. Along the sea sands damp and brown, the traveler hastens toward the town. And the tide rises, the tide falls.
Darkness settles on roofs and walls, but the sea in darkness calls. The little waves with their soft white hands efface the footprints in the sand. And the tide rises, the tide falls.
The day returns, but nevermore returns the traveler to the shore. The tide rises, or the tide falls. Compliments of Henry Wadsworth Longfellow and our esteemed English teacher, Mr. Duncan.
Most kids erased it from their memory the day after the test. Except you.
Well, and you. Why?
I don't know.
You think you'll remember that poem when you go to college?
8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. That's 5 more years till we're off to college. That's University of Florida?
Yeah, if my mom wins the lottery. Either way, you've got a better chance of selling a movie script than, winning the Florida lottery, so.
About the same, probably. The poem says that the traveler never returns to the shore. You think when you move away from here, you'll ever return?
Of course. You know I love it here.
Despite all that's happened?
Sure.
Ever wonder what the future holds for kids like us?
You mean Kids like us living in our trailer park lives, like my mom would say?
Yeah, I guess you could call it that.
"10 years from now, what? I'll be a bag boy at the supermarket while you're working the checkout line. That'd be paper or plastic, ma'am."
Not me. I'm gonna have my 2 degrees by then. Think I'm being unrealistic?
Oh, no. I mean, just think of all the things you could do with a double degree. Marine biology and a doctor of veterinary medicine. That'll be great. Money for your documentaries.
It's never gonna happen.
Why not?
Well, for one thing, my father got fired from his job. We're probably gonna lose everything. It's like this big dream that I know is never gonna happen.
Well, you don't know that.
Yes, I do. I know it as sure as I'm sitting here. And what's worse,
What?
I don't know what's gonna happen to you.
What do you mean?
Well, let's face it. Kids like us don't stand much of a chance. I mean, look, you and your mom are barely getting by. And now your cousin is here to make things even more complicated, spread her even thinner. You're gonna go home someday and she's gonna tell you she has got to get a second job. Then you're gonna wind up doing all the housework just to help out. No more time for our projects.
She already has another job. She started working 2 shifts. I feel really bad for her. She's so tired from just 1 shift, she can hardly get up to go to work in the morning. It's been really tough these past few years.
Look at my dad. He's really smart.
He just got rotten luck.
If he didn't have rotten luck, he'd have no luck at all. He's even got a couple of degrees, believe it or not. He could teach construction in college, but those jobs are just too hard to get.
But you've got to go to college. That's your chance to get out.
Get out of what?
Get out of here.
Here?
I don't mean here. I mean get out of... I don't know.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed. Come on, the rising tide awaits.
David! David! He's gone again, isn't he? I told him he cannot be out saving the world.
Turkles.
What? Say that again.
Turkles.
Yes. Yes, he's saving the turtles.
It's almost midnight, in case you are interested.
Yeah, I know what time it is. What planet are you on? Your daughter is not in her bed. She lured my son out of the house again.
She lured him? I think not.
Mm-hmm. So what are we gonna do with these kids? Hmm? You have any coffee in this joint?
Of course I do. What kind of place do you think I'm running here?
Nice.
I wasn't expecting company.
Look, here we go. I can't believe they're stealing these eggs. In broad daylight.
Oh, you mean moonlight?
Oh, this night vision lens is awesome.
Oh, what are you seeing? Come on, let me see.
Everything. Wait, nothing. My battery just died.
Hey, did you see that? Was that a red light? It's that girl. That was a camera. She's videotaping us.
Let's get out of here. This could hurt us.
Do you have a spare?
Sure, home on the charger. Oh, rookie mistake.
Are you sure they were poaching?
I'm positive. And we ran because we thought they were coming after us.
Rule number 1,
Always have fresh camera batteries.
So where would they sell the turtle eggs?
can't even imagine. I'm gonna call Fish and Wildlife again and tell them about what you saw. You might want to go down the river, check out the trapper. He'll know.
Down the river?
David, I thought I saw you tubing down the river. So what brings you two way up here?
Turtle eggs.
I'm all out.
But we've got some cookies.
No, quit kidding. Someone's stealing loggerhead eggs.
Oh, you won't find them up here.
Christy said you might know who's stealing them and where we could find them.
There's only one place I know that sells those eggs.
Checkmate in 2 moves.
I'm just letting you win. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, nice try.
The flea market on Saturday. They sell all kinds of contraband there. If you want to buy some eggs, that's where I'd go. And if you can't buy them there, they ought to be able to tell you where you can buy them.
Okay, we'll give it a try. We've got nothing to lose at this point.
I'll keep my ears open and let you know what I hear.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Yeah, thanks.
Next time, call us first.
Might save you a trip.
We don't want to save ourselves a trip.
Oh. I see.
We see.
Wow, look at these. Lawrence Welk's greatest hits. Julius LaRosa, classic stuff.
I think I figured out a way we can trap these guys.
Really? How?
Set up decoy stakes at the beach.
Okay.
Then set up the camera nearby. This time with fresh batteries.
Yeah.
Have them walk right into my video frame.
I can put a wireless mic on the stake. We'll record what they're saying as they dig through the sand. Awesome.
Hey, look, that's them.
What?
How about placing a wireless mic on yourself right now and wandering over towards their booth?
I'm game. Let's do it.
All right. Hey, David.
Yeah?
Be careful.
I will.
Been feeling kind of run down lately. You have anything for that? You know, like vitamin eggs?
I think we might have just the ticket. Let's see. A dozen eggs. Let's call it 250 bucks.
What? $250 for a dozen eggs? That's preposterous. These flea markets are supposed to be cheaper.
I told you we couldn't afford to live in Florida.
Thanks, man. Best prices in town. That's half what I usually pay.
You mean I could have charged you twice as much?
Too late, man.
Hey, you! It's those kids!
Hey, and they've got that camera again. Let's get them!
I smell rotten eggs. Did you step in something? We think they were taping us at the beach the other night.
They taped us at the flea market today, too.
What were you doing at the flea market today?
Looking for some superheroes.
Looking for new household appliances.
Looking for 8-tracks?
Were you selling eggs on your own? Huh? Freelancing? Is that why you haven't brought me any eggs for the last 2 nights? You guys could get hurt trying to pull something like that. Don't even think about trying it. I'll be going with you tomorrow night. I need those eggs. Our customers are getting angry. And you better get that videotape from those kids if you know what's good for you. Get that tape. That's a direct order. And you owe me for that golf cart. You're gonna be stealing turtle eggs for the next 100 years. I want that footage. And I want more eggs.
There's a skylight on the roof. Open it up and then lower yourself down.
Why are you telling me?
I gotta be back. No, really, I do.
Well, how do you propose I get on that roof?
Thought you'd never ask.
Simple. You just shinny up the drain pipe. Ah!
Shimmy! This drain pipe.
This drain pipe.
Everything okay up there?
I wasn't supposed to be on the bottom.
Wow, that was really close.
Yeah. Lucky no one got hurt.
Oh, what are you doing out here?
You're supposed to be inside.
I knew we couldn't count on you.
The door is now open, gentlemen. You have glass splinters sticking out of your cheek. Nah. Wow, look at all these buttons.
Is that what a computer looks like?
How would I know?
What exactly are we looking for?
That tape they took of us.
What will the tape look like?
Like those 8 tracks he stole the other day.
Oh, come on. Those were of Julius LaRosa. Who's gonna buy them?
Stealing is wrong.
Oh, yeah? Aren't we stealing turtle eggs?
Come on, let's get out of here.
Do you believe those guys actually broke in and tried to steal our video?
Luckily, they didn't find what they were looking for. It's all the more reason why we gotta catch these guys. You really think this will work?
Sure, they're greedy and lazy.
A perfect combination for failure.
So we'll meet back here tonight after the walking tour.
How you guys getting out?
I don't know. My dad and I had this little talk.
There's a baseball game tonight. He usually falls asleep around the 4th inning.
It's a Saturday night. They leave early and come home on Sunday.
Mom's working 2 shifts, remember? What about you?
I'll just have to wait until my father goes to sleep. That won't be long these days.
So what are we gonna do about this? There's something in the air.
I don't know. I ran out of answers a long time ago.
Seems to me this is pretty important to them. Nathan wouldn't risk getting into trouble and being so involved unless they were all pretty much committed.
Something tells me they're planning to go out tonight, maybe even tomorrow night after the beach walk.
I think you're right. I overheard Jen and David talking earlier.
We might want to think about following them, when and if they think about sneaking out again. Although I do have a hard time believing that Nathan would do such a thing.
Well, I guess when you're trying to save the planet, the rules don't apply.
Don't tell them that. Let's let them sneak out one more time. Force the issue.
I don't think that's such a good idea. These guys could be desperate, maybe dangerous.
All the more reason why.
We should exchange cell numbers.
Will I be home in time for the game?
And I know we're gonna make it. Even the smallest chance, you know we've gotta take it. 'Cause when all that's left is you and me, all that's left is to believe.
Hey, Jen. High five.
I just have to get this for 1 second. Hello?
Yep, you're right. She just left with her video camera.
Okay, you know what? Grab the others. I'm on my way. You guys, you have to take this food over to that couple over there. And here's your check.
This isn't what we ordered.
I know. Bring it to the people over there.
I got my eyes on you guys tonight. Need to get an accurate count. We need at least 300 eggs.
I was here early. There's a brand new steak right over there.
Easy pickings. We should be finished early.
This sure beats following them around to get to the steak's location like we have been doing.
They're being very considerate.
Makes our sleuthing a whole lot easier.
Will you put that away? You're liable to start a fire with that thing.
You know, we could get rich stealing these eggs.
Yeah, I'll wind up in jail.
Yeah, this is gonna be the last trip for me.
What are you talking about? The season's just beginning.
I don't know. I've been asked to go on an international tour with my karaoke club.
No way. You think I'm letting you out of your contract?
I didn't know we had a contract.
What's this?
What is it? What is it? It's a wireless microphone, Pinhead. What's a wireless microphone, Pinhead? No, you're the Pinhead. It's the type of microphone they use.
Yeah, to catch bad guys.
Like us.
Before they send them off to jail.
But I never wanted a life of crime. Who will take care of my mom? What will happen to my action figures?
Look, kids, there, go get them.
They saw us.
Let's get out of here.
Grab them, grab them. I'm tired of these kids. They're jeopardizing my lifestyle. Did you hear what I said?
Wait a minute. I didn't sign up to hurt any kids. Besides, it might have a long-term impact on my record sales.
They're not making records anymore, are they?
Oh, figure of speech.
Didn't you hear what I said? Go get them.
Oh, no. We're not hurting any kids. They're an important constituency for my movies.
Constituency? How do you spell that?
My target demographic.
One at a time, will ya?
They're my audience.
Wow, this is just like watching a movie.
What are you guys doing here?
This is where we live. I think this guy needs to get his mouth washed out with some surfboard wax.
Come on. Get on me!
No, seriously. What are you guys doing here? It's the beach. We live here.
My mom is gonna kill me. Yeah, like she was off to such a great start already.
I don't even want to think about what my mom's gonna say.
A recording career finally within reach. And now it's all gone in a blink of an eye. And for what? How could I have been so short-sighted?
What about you? How's your mom gonna take it?
She's still mad at me because I got one of her dresses all sandy.
Hey guys, what's up?
Dad?
What are you guys doing here?
Just trying to save the planet.
One turtle at a time.
What?
What? What?
I'll explain later.
Is that you, Wax?
Yes, sir, Mr. Holmesy. Had a summer storm coming in and came down to check out the ways and, well...
Fish and Wildlife are here.
Hey, watch the wrist. I got an early tea time. Hey, I'm gonna get myself a cheap lawyer. What is that?
I call it Poacher's Lament.
I could write some really good lyrics for that.
You're gonna have plenty of time to practice where you're going.
Thanks, Wax.
Think nothing of it, Turtle Boy. It's all a part of protecting our beach and stuff.
Come on, guys, let's go.
We save turtles, you save turtles. We're as happy as we can be. Loggerheads and greens and Camp Ridleys. We're as happy as we're long as we're saving the eggs, and that's not piddly. Ooh, sing along, little children. Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission arrested the bad guys after we caught them. And now we're here to celebrate and get some recognition and win some awards. Oh yes, and that's how we spent our summer vacation. Ooh!
Thanks, ukulele lady. That was really wonderful, I think. Now we have some surprise announcements from our very own Turtle Diva regarding our senior camp counselors. Come on up, Turtle Diva.
Thank you. For their meritorious service on behalf of all turtles worldwide, and for their capture of a band of cutthroat turtle egg poachers, and for their stunning documentary, which will have its world premiere here in a few weeks, I would like to offer the following to these 5 wonderful scientists of tomorrow: a free college education to the university of their choice. That's right, a free 4-year scholarship to pursue their scientific studies, which will hopefully lead to a better, cleaner world.
Are we on? Oh, we're on. We're on. We're on. We're live. This is Brooke Trout coming to you live. Let's go to the good side. Good side. Hi, Brooke Trout coming to you live from WJUP. How does it feel to put all those dangerous criminals behind bars?
Well, they weren't really dangerous. They were just kind of hapless.
Hapless? How cute. Is that a new word? Did you just make that up?
No. As a matter of fact, when the only opportunity for danger came about, they stood up to their boss to protect us.
Well, I'm sure you must have been frightened.
Not really. Between David and the rest of us and our surfing buddies, we could have handled the situation pretty well if anything threatening had popped up. Besides, those guys were just egg poachers. They had no interest in hurting us.
Now, you say they were egg poachers. Is that referring to the way they were planning to cook the eggs that they had stolen?
No.
Is there a chance that any one of them might have evolved into something more dangerous, like an egg fryer, or an egg scrambler, or possibly even egg quiche somewhere in the near future?
Are you new at this?
No, I'm not. I'm a veteran. I've been doing this for weeks. Why?
Because that's the silliest question I have ever heard.
Let's toss it back to the studio, shall we, Frank? This is Brooke Trout coming to you from the large wooden structure. That's a wrap.
I'm still not sure how this came to be. Standing here, you and me. I know it's real, but it seems like a dream to me now. 'Cause I can see and hear my future loud and clear. Life is full of surprises. You never really know how this journey will turn out. But it's the things that you believe in that happen in our lives. This is what life is all about. I stand at the corner of present and past. There's change in the air, this fear won't last. Love is the reason that I'm here right now. This is my destiny, as it was meant to be. Life is full of surprises. You never really know how this journey will turn out. It's the things that we believe in that happen in our lives. This is what life is all about. Life starts with only a dream, and then it turns into a song. I'm the words and you're the melody. Together is where we belong. Life is full of surprises. You never really know how this journey will turn out. It's the things that you believe in that happen in our lives. This is what life is all about. This is what life is all about.
You want some bologna sandwiches?
Okay.
I hope you got it.